Big news from Japan. Toyota has just made an announcement that could shake the very foundations of the automotive industry. Toyota, the giant of cars, dropped a bomb. Forget electric, forget hybrids, they are taking a bold new direction. They're going hydrogen and they're not messing about. This isn't just a concept or a prototype, it's a full-fledged commitment to a new kind of energy. This is huge, this is massive. This could change everything. Imagine a world where cars emit nothing but water vapor. For years, everyone's been talking about electric cars. The buzz has been all about batteries, charging stations, and range anxiety. Tesla, with its fancy tech and ludicrous speed, seemed to have won the race. They set the standard for what an electric car could be. But Toyota, never one to back down, has just thrown down the gauntlet. They're challenging the status quo and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They say their new hydrogen engine is the future. It's not just about being different, it's about being better, cleaner, greener, and more powerful than anything we've seen before. This could be the game changer the world has been waiting for. This isn't just another eco-friendly experiment. This is a full-scale revolution in how we think about transportation. Toyota is betting the farm on this. They're investing billions, they're building factories. They're creating an entire ecosystem around hydrogen. They're ready to take on the world. Every bolt, every screw, every component is meticulously crafted to perfection. This is more than just a new engine. This is a statement, a declaration of war. Toyota is making it clear that they are here to lead. Toyota is taking on Tesla, taking on the electric car establishment, taking on the future itself. They are not just participating in the race, they are redefining it, and they might just win. With their innovative technology and unwavering commitment, Toyota is poised to change the game forever. So what's under the hood of this revolutionary machine? Forget batteries and charging cables. This baby runs on hydrogen. Sounds complicated? It's actually quite simple. Imagine a fuel cell. Think of it like a mini power station. You feed it hydrogen, it mixes it with oxygen from the air, and boom, electricity is generated. This electricity powers the car's electric motor, making it go. No explosions, no pistons, just a silent, smooth flow of power. And the best part, the only thing coming out of the exhaust pipe is water. Pure, clean water. This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. Toyota has cracked the code and they're ready to unleash this technology on the world. Now, you might be thinking, hang on, aren't electric cars the future? Well, that's what we were told. But electric cars have their problems. Range anxiety, for starters. You're constantly tethered to a charging station, praying you make it to your destination. And then there's the charging time. Hours and hours to fill up your battery. Who has time for that? Hydrogen cars don't have these problems. They refuel in minutes, just like your petrol car, and they can go the distance with ranges comparable to traditional vehicles. Plus, hydrogen is abundant. It's the most common element in the universe. No need to mine for rare earth minerals like you do for electric car batteries. Toyota's CEO, Koji Sato, is a man on a mission. He truly believes that hydrogen is the future of mobility, and he's not afraid to say it. At the launch event, he declared, "The age of the electric car is over. Hydrogen is the future." He went on to highlight the limitations of electric vehicles, calling them a stopgap solution. He emphasized the superior range, refueling time, and environmental credentials of hydrogen technology. His words sent shockwaves through the automotive industry. Is this the end of the electric car dream before it even really began? Section 5. The EV industry braces for impact. The electric car industry, caught off guard by Toyota's announcement, has been scrambling for a response. Some are dismissive, calling it a publicity stunt. Others are worried. Tesla, the current king of the electric car market, has remained relatively silent. But behind closed doors, you can bet they're watching Toyota's every move. If Toyota can deliver on its promises, the implications for the EV industry are huge. Will consumers be willing to wait for electric car technology to catch up, or will they switch to hydrogen? Section 6. Doubters and naysayers, too good to be true? Of course, not everyone is buying into Toyota's hydrogen hype. Skeptics are quick to point out the challenges. Where's the infrastructure, they ask. You can't just magic up hydrogen fueling stations overnight. And they're right. Building a nationwide hydrogen infrastructure will be a massive undertaking. Others question the environmental impact of producing hydrogen in the first place. It's only green if you use renewable energy sources, they argue. And they have a point. Only time will tell if Toyota can overcome these hurdles. But one thing's for sure, they've certainly got our attention. Section 7. The future of fuel, a fork in the road. So, where do we go from here? The automotive industry stands at a pivotal moment. The automotive industry is at a crossroads, facing decisions that will shape the future of transportation for decades to come. Down one path lies the electric car, a symbol of innovation and sustainability. With its promise of clean, silent running, electric vehicles offer a glimpse into a greener future. But it's a path fraught with challenges: range anxiety, charging times, and the environmental impact of battery production. The production of batteries, while essential for electric cars, raises concerns about resource extraction and waste management. Down the other path lies hydrogen, a fuel source with the potential to revolutionize transportation. Hydrogen promises a cleaner, more efficient energy source capable of powering vehicles with zero emissions. But it's a path that requires a massive investment in infrastructure, including refueling stations and production facilities, and a commitment to green hydrogen production, ensuring that the hydrogen itself is produced sustainably. Which path will we choose? The decision is not just about technology, but about our values and vision for the future. Will one technology emerge as the clear winner, dominating the market and setting the standard for years to come? Or will we see a future where both electric and hydrogen vehicles share the road, each playing a crucial role in a diverse and resilient transportation ecosystem? The choices we make today will determine the landscape of tomorrow's automotive industry, influencing everything from environmental impact to economic growth. As we stand at this fork in the road, we must consider not only the immediate benefits, but also the long-term implications for future generations. Innovation and sustainability must go hand in hand, guiding us towards a future where technology and nature coexist harmoniously. The road ahead is uncertain, but with thoughtful decision-making and a commitment to progress, we can navigate this fork in the road and drive towards a brighter, cleaner future. Section 8. Hydrogen highways and infrastructure hurdles. The future of transportation is leaning towards cleaner and more sustainable energy sources, and hydrogen is at the forefront of this revolution. The biggest challenge facing hydrogen isn't the technology itself. Hydrogen fuel cells are efficient and produce zero emissions, making them an ideal alternative to fossil fuels. It's the infrastructure, or lack thereof. Without a widespread network of hydrogen fueling stations, the adoption of hydrogen-powered vehicles remains limited. You can't just rock up to your local petrol station and expect to fill up with hydrogen. Not yet, anyway. The current infrastructure is sparse, and only a few regions have accessible hydrogen fueling stations. Building a nationwide network of hydrogen fueling stations will require a massive investment. This involves not only constructing the stations, but also ensuring a steady supply of hydrogen. Governments and energy companies will need to work together to make it happen. Collaboration is key, as the scale of this project is immense. But there's hope. Some countries like Japan and Germany are already ahead of the game. They have recognized the potential of hydrogen and are making significant strides in developing the necessary infrastructure. They're investing heavily in hydrogen infrastructure, with plans to have thousands of fueling stations up and running in the next few years. This proactive approach sets a benchmark for other nations to follow. If other countries follow suit, we could see a rapid expansion of the hydrogen highway. This global effort could transform the way we travel, reducing our carbon footprint and paving the way for a cleaner, greener future. Section 9, the final lap, a race against time. The race to decarbonize transportation is on. Climate change is a very real threat, and we need to act fast. Both electric and hydrogen vehicles have the potential to play a major role in reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. But which technology will get us there faster? Toyota's announcement has injected a much-needed sense of urgency into the industry. It's a wake-up call for everyone, a reminder that we can't afford to rest on our laurels. Section 10, a new dawn for the automobile. The automotive industry is on the cusp of a revolution. The internal combustion engine, a stalwart for over a century, is living on borrowed time. Electric cars have made great strides, but they're not the only game in town. Hydrogen, once considered a distant dream, is now a serious contender. Toyota's bold move has shaken things up, forcing us to rethink the future of mobility. Whether hydrogen lives up to the hype remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, the automotive landscape is about to change forever.